What's up guys, I'm back on a review for you guys. This time we have this 91 Champions League Harry Kane card. Now, originally I was actually looking to buy this card along with Vinicius Jr. and Hampton in the team, but luckily enough I packed them out of rival rewards, which is really weird. I just didn't expect it at all because my rival rewards are normally awful. But with that being said, on stats, he's 3-star skills, a 4-star weak foot. Now, playstyle wise, obviously got the finesse plus, which is amazing. He's got power header, incisive and long ball, which is amazing for a striker. And obviously, he has got the first touch and Trivela as well. Now, on stats, he's got the 80 pace, got the 94 shooting, he's got the 85 passing, the 85 dribbling, and the 83 physical. So on paper, looks like quite a nice, well-rounded striker overall. Now, if you want to see any other reviews or any different type of reviews, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, I'll try and get around to do them as best as possible. But, as well as some more say, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's see after the positives and negatives. Peace. Now, not only in my reviews, the music lasts just the same time as the actual clip itself, but as you can see, the clips are still going on behind me, and they're going on for quite a while, because I've got that many with Harry Kane. He was that good overall. So first for me, it's going to be the 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, before I say anything, I don't know how EA haven't given him a 5-star weak foot. Harry Kane is literally one of the most complete finishers in the world on both feet. I really don't understand them for that. But with that being said, the 3-star skills is not great, to be honest. I don't like 3-star skills at all. I want 4-star at minimum. But with that being said, he's not really that type of player where he needs them especially. So, but one thing he does need is that weak foot. Now, Because obviously he's got no skills and obviously a little bit low agility, he does need a good weak foot. He does have that massively. Obviously got the finesse to go with it, so he can just smoothly hit it on either feet and have a little bit of versatility about the card. Now next with me is a pace. Now although he's not fast particularly, he's around similar pace to the current level of defenders, so he'll be able to hold his own if you can get him through and go faster than them. But obviously it depends on what role you have him, whether you have him as a false 9, advanced forward. It all depends on that. But next up for me is his shooting. Now this is probably one of the best I've used this year. Those finesses are absolutely insane. Both feet just rocket into the top corner. It's absolutely incredible how well he shoots. I'm probably going to say the best finish I've used this year. I think he's just so clinical on both feet. I wish he had like a power shot for a little bit of fun, but he does have Trivela and finesse, two really good ones. Now the passing for me. Now this is what I really do like about Harry Kane. Although he's not the most agile or the fastest, he has two nice passing plays in his size and long ball, especially for a striker with no skills and obviously low agility and pace. You do need something like this to unlock your wingers, and obviously I had Vinicius and Handsome, two inside forward pluses, which are literally some of the best cards in the game. So when you do have them two with him, it is so nice to have him as a false 9 and drop him in, and obviously have them two playing outside of him, and you can play those long balls through, so it is literally perfect. And the passing stats itself, although they're not amazing, they're again not bad as well, especially if you pair it up with an engine chem style, it puts it up even more. Now on to dribbling attributes me. Now I know he's 6'2" and not got the best agility, but in terms of twisting and turning, I didn't even feel it was that bad overall. Obviously you will get caught out a few times by the people that have got really good squeeze and presses, but with that being said, if you do just utilise those passing attributes like I mentioned, you're not going to have too many issues with them at all, and obviously shape up to use those finesse shots as well. Now, other ones in there, obviously, he's got the really good ball control as well with that first touch as well. Reaction's good, composure is amazing on the card. Overall, nice and solid dribbling stats. Now, on to physical attributes, Now, the one that has most is stamina, and he actually doesn't have that in a dark green, which I do particularly not like. I wish he was, because obviously, if he can last 90 and 120 minutes, that would be literally perfect, because obviously he can play the passes when he's a little bit tired, and obviously he's got the finesses where you can just whack him from anywhere you feel like. But with that being said, for the majority of the game, he will be able to last it and obviously be really good. But I feel like as a false 9, you do want a little bit more stamina than that. Now, physicality wise, obviously he's actually got quite good jumping and head accuracy at 6'2", and also does have power header, so that is again really nice. And again, that strength balance combo is not bad itself, so you hold off these big tall centre backs with maybe a little bit of a second more to play that pass off, or maybe even try and slap off a finesse. So on to my overall scores about the card. Now if you don't know how to say my words, I pretty much rank each stat like pace, using, passing, a score out of 10, and I also give him an overall score on the value of coins. Now, first me is going to be the pace. I'm going to give the pace a 7 out of 10. He's not fast by any means at all. I think everyone realises that. He's about the same pace as most centre-backs, so you're not really going to use his pace to outdo him unless you can obviously get the jump on them when playing him through on goal or something like that. But with that being said, it's not really going to be his main characteristic. Now, the shooting for me overall, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Honestly amazing. I don't care if it's early on in the year and I'm supposed to reserve judgment. He's so clinical. That 4-star weak foot feels like a 5-star weak foot. The Trivela is really nice. Obviously, the finesse plus is the best thing going on him. He is so clinical on that finesse. And especially if you green like I do, it's a recipe for disaster for your opponents. Now, next with me is his passing. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Very solid overall. I really do like the fact he has incisive and long ball, and obviously decent passing attributes in itself. Really nice overall. I do really appreciate that fact he does have them, because obviously as a false 9 and no agility, no pace, really do need something like that to have. Now, onto his dribbling attributes. Now, for these, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Obviously, like I mentioned, 3-star skills, not the most agile, but the rest of the attributes like the ball control and reactions that are pretty good on the card, so I feel that is a fair assumption overall for this rating. Now, next with me is his physicality. Now, the stamina is the one that matters most, so I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for this. Although he has really good strength, jumping and aggression, and obviously head and accuracy, I put in the physical attributes as well. I just wish he had a little bit more stamina, like 85 maybe. That would be really nice, because he could last literally the whole of 120 minutes. But with that being said, for the time he does last, he's a very nice card. So, on to my overall score and value of coins then. So, first for me is overall score. I'm going to give Harry Kane 8.9 out of 10. Very clinical card, obviously a nice card, but lacks a bit of versatility in the pace, dribbling, and obviously the 5-star skills. So, you'll have a little bit of your opponents, if they're good, they'll know exactly what you're going to do. So, you just need to change up your game a little bit, which obviously he doesn't have that many cards or like tricks up his sleeve, shall we say. So, For that's why that's going to be an 8.9 and nothing higher. But value coins, I do think is a good card still. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 value coins. Very, very clinical card. Obviously, the passing's nice. There's not many good cards in Bundesliga, so being English, being Bayern, you could get a lot of good links to him. But with that being said, I think that's a fair assumption overall. But that's all my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. Now, like I said at the start, if you do want to see any different reviews or any different type of videos, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, I'll try and get around to them as best as possible. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next one, and peace out, guys.